Once an individual has finished going through the Twitter registration process and gone through their short tutorial, you're met with this page. And as you can see in the top left here, this is the Home tab. And what this basically means is when you log into Twitter, this is the page that you're going to log into. This is the page where you can see all the activity around your account all in one snapshot. So we're going to start at the top here and explain exactly what the layout of this page means and everything on it. So starting out, as I said, you have the Home tab in the top left. Next, we have the Connect tab. And the Connect tab, basically, if you're communicating with anybody on Twitter or somebody's communicating with you, whether it be in the public sense to where they mention you or include you in a comment, or if somebody actually follows you or just in any way they interact with your specific Twitter account, that's where you can see that information. The next tab is the Discover tab, and this tab basically does exactly what it says. The Discover tab allows individuals to understand different trends, different things that are happening on Twitter, allows them to do different searches, and really, as it says, it allows individuals to actually discover different things on Twitter. The next tab that we see is the Me tab. And this is basically a tab that gives you your public profile view for you to see. So it lets you understand exactly how it is that the public sees your account when they go to your page. To the right of that, you'll see that there's a search box here. And this search box is something that you can use to find individuals that you want to follow. It's something that you can use to find different trends that you want to talk about. It's something that is used specifically to help you search for things that you're looking for on Twitter's website. So to illustrate what this actually does, we're going to go ahead and search for Leonardo DiCaprio. And as you can see, when you type in Leonardo DiCaprio, there's multiple entries that pop up. If you're wondering which one of these is actually Leonardo DiCaprio's Twitter account, the way that you can tell is on the top, you see that there's a little blue circle shape with a check mark in it. That actually means that it's a verified account. So Twitter's great. One thing that it's really great for is following the celebrities or at least their PR people to understand what it is that they're up to. If you're interested in a particular topic, we can also search here for that. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and search for internet marketing. And as you can see, when we've done that search, these are the different results that come up. And this is nice because if you're interested in internet marketing, you could actually click on all these different accounts and follow them so that whenever they post an update to Twitter, you'll actually get that update inside of your feed and you can stay up to date with what they're doing. So next from the search box is this little wrench icon with a little down arrow right here. And as you can see, when we click that, this particular box, it actually brings up a few different things that you can do. You can handle your direct messages, which basically Twitter has an internal email system where you can send messages to other users if you guys are connected. So there's the direct messages area. There are lists which allow you to group the people on Twitter that you're following. So these lists, for instance, if I wanted to make a list of celebrities and I were to have Leonardo DiCaprio on there and Puff Daddy and Ellen DeGeneres and Taylor Swift, I would be able to have that list, and when I clicked on that list within my account, it would only have updates from those individuals. Next is the help area, so if you're having problems with Twitter or confusion, you can go there. Next is keyboard shortcuts, and this is important if you spend a lot of time on Twitter and want to understand different things that you can press on the keyboard to do shortcuts throughout the Twitter interface. Next is settings, and you can actually manage your privacy settings and your account settings there. And lastly is sign out, which signs you out of your account. Just to the right of the settings there, you will see that there is a little white feather on a blue button. And what this allows you to do is it lets you compose a tweet. And to keep this simple, a tweet is a message that you can send out that is 140 characters or less. And you can set your privacy settings to make your tweets public so that everyone can see them, or you can set them to private so that only the people that you are connected with can see them. So we're going to go ahead and click this so you can see exactly what it looks like. And this is how you do a tweet. It asks you at the top what's happening, and you can type in whatever it is that you want to say. So for example, if we wanted to say, did you guys watch the Blackhawks tonight? We could type that into the little area here, and you'll notice on the left, on the bottom left there's a camera. You can click that if you want to include a picture with your tweet. And then just to the right of that is a little pinpoint location, and that actually lets individuals know while you actually tweet this out. And it's important to understand that Twitter is pretty popular on mobile. So a lot of people that use Twitter, they end up using that, and they like to show, their friends and whoever it is that's connected to them where they're at. So once we were good with whatever this said, we would click on the tweet button just on the bottom right there, and we would send it out. One last thing that you'll notice is it says here that there is this little number here that says 98. That is the amount of characters left in your message. So to display how that works, we'll just go ahead and type, and you'll see that that continually drops. And that's going to continually drop, and then once you get beyond 0, you see it turns red here, and then when you get to 0, it says -1, -2. It tells you, hey, your tweet's too long. You can't send all this. And as we said in the beginning, Twitter is a microblogging platform, so they purposely try to keep the messages a little bit shorter than a lot of the other social networks, so that readers just get a quick tidbit of exactly what it is that you're talking about, and then they can click to find out more information. Next, you'll see on the left side of the page we have John Doe. It has my profile page there, and you can actually click there to see what your profile page looks like to the general public. But obviously that's my name here. You'll see tweets, so these are the amount of tweets that you've sent out. You'll see following, so these are the people that you're actually following that you want to hear updates from. And then you'll see followers, and these are the individuals that are following your profile because they want to see the updates that you send out. Below that you'll see the United States trends, and you'll see that you can also change this. You can actually change this to the entire world. You can change it to multiple different countries. It depends on where it is that you want to listen in, but I keep it on United States obviously because that's where I'm at. And you'll see the top thing there says it's called a hashtag, or what others may know as a £, and it says, how does he shave? And then you'll see there's a little arrow here and it says promoted. So to designate a topic on Twitter, people put those hashtags or the £, in front of it. And that designates a topic on Twitter that other Twitter users will expand upon. And the fact that this says it is promoted, that means that an advertiser is actually paying to have this be a trending topic on Twitter. You'll notice below that there's different topics that are trending, and then on the bottom you'll see things like Ryan Braun, PEDs, A-Rod, Judy. These are other things that are trending right now on Twitter. And if you're curious what the topics are talking about or what they mean, if you click on them, you'll actually be able to see that. So we're going to go ahead and click on A-Rod. And when we click on that, you'll see Major League Baseball may seek 100-game suspension for A-Rod, Braun, and about 20 other players connected to a Miami clinic. So what had happened here was that Major League Baseball did an investigation. They found out that there was performance-enhancing drugs, and apparently A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, and Ryan Braun were some individuals that may have been connected with that. So we're going to go back, and that is what the trending area is. So to the right of that, you will see that it says, here are some people you might enjoy following. And you'll see there's 2 celebrities there. There's Justin Bieber, there is Demetria Lovato, and then there is a brand, which is Instagram. And again, if you were interested in hearing what these individuals had to say, you would click follow, and then you would be able to listen to what it is that they're saying on Twitter. Or at least, like I said, their PR people are saying on Twitter. So I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber or Demetria Lovato or Instagram, but I do like Mark Cuban. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Mark Cuban in the search area here at the top. And you'll see that, again, there's a bunch of Mark Cuban accounts, but the one with the check mark is the one that's been verified by Twitter, meaning Twitter has proactively gotten information from this account that proves that it actually is Mark Cuban. So we'll click on that, and we're going to click to follow him, which means that we'll get his updates. And we're now following him, and we're going to go back to the home page. And you can see on the bottom right here, now that I've followed him, you can see all the different things that Mark Cuban is saying and who he's saying them to. In addition to that, thank goodness, the individuals at the top that I might enjoy following have changed pretty drastically. You can see Barbara Cochran and Damon John and Oprah Winfrey. The first two, anyway, are part of the hit series Shark Tank that Mark Cuban is involved with.